So the USD itself is just ranging. Everything here, even the 4 hours is ranging. The daily is ranging. Everything is ranging. The 60 minute is short, 4 hours short, daily is long. So it's there's nothing going on in a bigger time frame. And also, let's see, this is the USD. If we're looking at it, hold on for a second, smaller time frame for the 1 minute. So it just took off going long just a minute ago. So it turned. So you can still catch those if you want to. It's like this is, if you guys want to, but we said we're going to do position trading because it's a lot easier so you guys can keep your pips. Until you guys get so good, then you can start doing those little pips. But anytime you change your screen to a 15 minutes to first check where you are, if you are in long or short in the same direction of the hour. Once the 1 minute turn, you can take it, but try to get in at the very beginning of the 1 minute. That's the key to it. At the very, very beginning of the 1 minute, and also preferably as soon as the 60 minutes starts to go, like right here, for example, it went long. This has been so ugly. You trade this, you're gonna lose money for sure. But the 60 minutes, when it started going long a couple days ago, popped up, pushed all the way up, pull back. So let's see where it goes. So we'll keep paying attention to it. It could take us a good week. It could be although until Tuesday or Wednesday for this to stop going long. But when it does, it's going to be a great short for us, and it's going to be really easy for you guys to get 300-400 pips. Really easy, and you'll see. So patience, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be very, very patient. All right. And it will pay off. It will pay off, guys. Just be very patient. Now, in a swing chart, looking at the Euro-Yen, it dropped a whole bunch. This is the 60 minutes. It went long up here. It dropped. The Euro-Yen, as usual, this currency has been moving. If you're looking at it, it dropped. Suddenly, it went to 134.80. Push all the way back up to 135, drop back down to 134.60, and push to 135. So the high for the UN is 135.17. So the thing is it going down? Is the long over? But the daily, as far as the daily is concerned, is still pushing going long. So we still have to be very careful with that. But it is interesting that the Euro Yen is sitting at 135.04. I think it was just yesterday. It was at 136. So I wanted to see if the long is going to be over soon in the daily, but because it's pointing up and the Euro USD is also going long. That's why we have to be careful. We can't take this. It's been way too long, and we're not going to take it short based on price. We can wait. All right, guys, same thing goes for the dollar yen, okay? Looking at the daily, it's been long for some time. It's almost at the very top. It's been running a lot. So we really can't do much. And we have a 4 hour right now that's just turning long. The dollar yen in a 4 hour tried to drop some. It went to 99. The lowest it went to was 99.53, 99.50. So now it's turning around because it's already at 100, and it's breaking it slow. Right now we're taking it long. Also, as far as this, if I wanted to trade, let's say we wanted to go as far as the 1 minute is concerned. I mean, as soon as this, we can still while we're waiting for positions, we can still trade the 1 minute. It just broke 100. It's gonna pull back a little bit, and then we can take it going long. No problem there. That's gonna be easy. That's easy for you guys to do. The USDN put a serious low, which was 99.56, but it's back to 100. But I think the highest that the USDN went was 140. So, and looking at the daily, it is actually getting close to going short. So that's why I don't want to take any long position there. So let's just wait for this. It's coming. You're supposed to us chasing this way up there, trying to take that long. If we didn't take it up there, guys, we are not taking it. But if some of you guys who want to scalp the 1 minute, you can still do it. You just have to change, make sure you're in the direction of your hour and check your 15 minutes. You can still scalp the 1 minute. It turns, you catch it right there. But position trading, like I said, you guys will get way more pips. It's less hectic. You get in there, you don't need to have all the actions. The banks, that's how they do it. So why waste your time and keep chasing? And once I'm done with the position trade, I'm gonna pull up the 1 minute screen so you guys can see them if you guys wanna trade those and take the turn in the 1 minute. But for me, I'm just gonna stick with just position trade for you guys, so it will be a lot easier, because I don't want to get any more emails about you guys making, when we're in the room you get pips and then you leave and all you guys get to be Superman and you turn around and then all your pips are gone. So then that's not fun. Yeah, it is less stressful by a long shot to just sit down and just do position. You just wait for it to come back. Right now you're looking at it at 99.66, but long before that, it might even happen. Probably Cobra is going to calculate this. It might even meet it at 99.85, depending on what the 4 hour does. If you're looking at the 4 hour right now in the USDN, it's pointing this brand new. It's pointing straight up. It has some room to go. So it might just go and range out to look at that candle small, and then the hour chart, it's been going long. It took us, this is the second leg. It may not have that much power to keep pushing going long. So we just have to pay attention. What we're most interested in is the daily. And you guys will see it's going to be the easiest and most quickest pip you've ever made. So let me switch over to the I already did the Euro Yen, the Euro USD. So the USD Yen, you're looking at the it's going long. It is actually kind of hard, especially when the 4 hours just starting. It's hard for you to think that it's going to turn around and go short. Because it usually keeps on going. In this particular instance, I think the USDN will actually, it's going to break its high and keep on going long for a little bit. I don't know. It might go to maybe to its previous high, which was 140. We'll see. Who knows? But right now, none of the currencies are doing anything. That's what I'm not doing any when in this room, you guys are gonna get way more pips. Just sit down, wait, and position trade, because if anytime it gets done dropping, it's just gonna run right back, and those pips are going to be a heck of a lot versus sitting there waiting for the 1 minute to do whatever it needs to do, and then you end up losing pips. It pulls back. It's too hectic. Too much work for you guys. Too much work for me too. looking at the Euro and ZD, this is, I think it was yesterday when we were talking. These are for, it went long during the session, then it really dropped. So I think that was the short we were talking about. But since then, as a position trade itself, the Euro NZD, if you're looking at it, that's what I was saying. I didn't really want to trade because I don't really understand it. But I cannot remember at what price it was last night when we were talking. Was it at 161 or was it at 162? I cannot remember for the life of me because I don't follow it so much. Do any of you guys remember? Because right now it's at 162.09. I can't remember what price it was because I want to see how much it moved. So okay, that's the 60 minutes. It just dropped and then it went long to 160 to 60, then it dropped again 161 and then back long again. Well, that's going to be a good long because this is just turning going long. It's at 162.10, but I don't know if the Euro NZD, if this is new low. I wish I remember the price that it was at yesterday when we were talking about it. But it seems to me that it moved higher though, but I'm not sure. So I gotta remember that 162.11. All right. So hold on. So I'm going to. So we all know where we are in all our positions. Do you guys have any questions for your position trades? If you're looking at all the 1 minutes right now, still they're ranging. They're not doing very much. But like right now the Euro USD, it looks like in the 1 minute it's about to go long. It's ranging here in the 1 minute for the Euro Yen. Now the currencies are moving, but that's the thing. So right now the USD, if you're looking at the 1 minute, it looks like it's about to go long, but it's very tiny. As you start doing more position trade, you're gonna be able to look inside trades, meaning you'll already know where you are. So when there is a move against you, it's not going to freak you out as much. You're going to understand why it doesn't make any difference if this is going short on me in a 1 minute. It's okay, the overall direction of that currency based on what the system is telling you is either long or short. You'll know if it's moving against you, so it's not going to be a huge deal. Like right now, looking at this, not very much. The Euro USD pulled back to like 01, whatever it was, and back exactly what it was before. No big deal. So anything new going on, we'll be able to see it right in the 1 minute. So let me make this bigger for you guys to see. The USDN looks like it's about to go short in the 1 minute, but it did not. And Euro NZD, even on the 1 minute chart, we're just sitting there waiting. But we can do whatever we want, guys. You can scalp the 1 minute position trade, which is a lot easier for you, like I said. So if anything goes on, I'll get on there, but I'm right here. I'll be watching. And like I said, you guys can still try to get those pips right here. It's right there, but it's just ranging. The UUSD guys, they're not doing very much. They're just ranging. And Tom, you were saying earlier that you thought that it might go short the USDN because it had just broke 100. So right now it's at 108. That's what I was saying. The likelihood of it pulling back down again was no way it was gonna keep going because it just broke 100 for the session. So now it's at 100. It's at 107. This is pretty easy for you guys to get the USDN, but it's just really choppy in the 1 minute. It's not going anywhere. It's very, very slow moving. Nothing is going on. It's way too choppy to trade. Position trade, you won't care. It dropped 100 pips. If you're long, you just put a trade at the bottom and it'll just give you that 100 pips back. And then you wait for it. And then you have a choice. If you have 100 pips, 200 pips, you can say, well, it's going to pull back in a huge way. Again, I'm going to close this and and then as long as you know where you're going in the position, you can keep stacking to it. It's going to be really simple. And we'll take all those trades together. At the moment, the 1 minute or like nothing is going on. The 1 minute is pulling back. If you didn't catch the turn right there when it went short at 09, then you missed it. It's already at 02. So every single one of them, looking at the UON, it looks like it's just about to go long. So we can see all of them as they turn. So the next one that's due to turn right now is the UON, but we'll see. It's already at 14, 15. It's pushing new highs. But like I said, if you missed this, the euro yen when it turned right there, and it was at 14 when it changed from a short to a long. So if you didn't get in it, then you missed it. And now the USD yen is doing the same thing. You're looking at the 1 minute. It just went short. It went to 101, I think. And now it's going back long. This is when you catch them at the very beginning. So you can still do this, no problem. The euro yen, since it turned, right now is at 19. So you guys are gonna, you get the best of both worlds. Being able to scalp if you want to, you just have to switch your chart, one of your chart to a 1 minute or just create a 1 minute, but always look at your 15 minutes, obviously, so you know where you are. So right now, looking at the euro yen, it wants to go, but right now it's sitting at 16. But the turn was exactly at 14. So those are very quick pips. You can have the Euro USD. Look, again, it just pushed up. It turned at 135.05. Right now it's at 11, 6 pips. It looks like it wants to turn again. It's at 135.11 right now. No, 135.12. It wants to go short. Kobo SNX, it's about to go short. USDN is about to go long, but you can catch every single turn. You just have to know how to do it. You have to be patient, but that takes time, guys. It takes time. The one thing you guys have to understand, once you miss once you miss the turn, if you didn't catch the turn at the very beginning, don't chase it. Like the USD at the moment, you have to figure out the 60 minutes if you're long or short. That's what you're looking for. If you're long, you just take all longs. If you're short, you take all short on the 1 minute. And I believe the USD actually, let's see something. The USD was six. We were short, but we're just about to go long there in the USD. The one I was just about to go long. That is if it makes it. It's really close to it. It's trying to break it. Wow, the US is really it's trying to get to its previous high of 135.45. It's probably gonna make it up there, but I don't think it's gonna make it all at once. It really is struggling. When you are trading the 1 minute, you really have to be good, guys, because look, it turned. This is the UAN. It went, I think, to about 21. Then as it reversed, now it's back to 09. You can catch those if you can, if you're able to, but you have to be good at it. The system can show you how. You just have to be able to navigate to them. But the UAN, it's easy taking the long because the 60 minutes is long. And I'll show you guys the 60 minutes since I don't have that up. That's the 60 minutes for the UAN chart, right? So it's long. But look though, it's been long for a long time. So why take long? It's too much. So you don't want to mess with those. That's why position trade will help you guys out a lot. You don't have to deal with that. The USD, looking at it, same thing. This is raw candles. It's so close. Look how close it is to Cobra going long. So most likely it's going to push through this, and you'll see Cobra start to turn to go long. It's gonna be good long if it breaks it. If it breaks Cobra and go long, but you just don't know that yet. It's been stuck at 18. See, there you go. Cobra is waiting. It's trying to go long in the USD. Just so there you go, right there. You guys can see it. It's saying it's gonna go long, but it's not confirmed. It's just the beginning of that long. This is pushing long in the 1 minute. I'm saying it's just about to go. It's right there. It's going long. It's finally broke. It's at 22 or 60 minutes now. It's changing. So it's going to be all long. But we still have 7 minutes to confirm this long, because it can reverse and turn around. They do that quite a lot. So now you're able to see the 1 minute is going long, and also the 60 minute is going long. Very easy to trade, but you just have to know how. But that's from taking the system and sit there and play with it a lot, and just take trades. Right now, if you're looking at the 60 minutes, you just take trade in the direction of the 60 minutes and you'll be fine. But it hasn't confirmed yet. It still has 6 minutes to let you know if the candle close long or short. So April, you're doing position trade. You would wait. You're only going to be taking long. I mean, I'm just saying hypothetically, right now we're taking long. The USD, the daily is long. So all you'll be waiting for is it goes short and it's at the very bottom like it did earlier. It just, as soon as it dropped, it touched the bottom of it, you see it, and then you place your trade at the bottom going long. And since then, it went all the way back up. So you'll be getting pips. It'll be a lot easier. So if you're looking at this in a daily, it went to 135, 133.90. That's a drop. Every drop, as soon as the daily changes, every drop you add to it, so it dropped. But every single time it drops, if you look at it, the lower is it's not going as low. So it dropped again. It's moving. Every single time it drops, it gets higher. So now we're gonna see if they're gonna start taking it back down. That's what we're waiting for. See, right now they drop all the currencies, and then if you jump in there, you think you are short, you're stuck. But if you're in one position, if you're short, you're short. If you're long, you're long. You know what I mean? The USD, they dropped it. The Euro Yen, they dropped it. USDN, all of them. But guess what? They're right back where they were before. It's too much hassle. The bank knows that. They're in their position. They don't care what's going on. And that's what I want you guys to learn. Forget all that jerking around. Just take a position and hold on to it and just relax. Much simpler. Right now, if you were long in the USD, you'd be down pips. And so, because right now it's at 135.05, when it was going long at 135.20, then it looks like it was dropping, then it pulled back. It's so much stress on you guys. It's too much. We're gonna keep this very simple and easy. Something. See, no matter what they do, once the daily is long, even just now how they dropped it, it returned the hour. They just dropped this all the way to 134.90 it was. And then you're thinking, okay, this is it. It's gonna start going short. And if you get in there, you're gonna get screwed. The point is, as long as the daily is long, guys, you trade that in that direction. That's how the bank do it. Every drop like it did just now, the USD right now is at 30, 135.30. You add to the long. The hour wanted to go long. They dropped it. They fixed some people out, make them feel like it's gonna go short. If they took it short, they just screwed them out of their money. And a lot of people got stuck short. That's what I want you guys to avoid doing. All this knee-jerk reaction. If the Yen, it did the same thing. I'll show you guys. Where is it at? Same thing with the Yen. Here's the 4 hours just about to go long. You can't fight this. Papa Dot here saying that it's going long. That's very significant. It's the hours been long, or 4 hours just about to turn. Doing position trade, you wait until this drops 134.59. That's the lowest that it went. It was at the very bottom. You'll place your trade at the bottom. Guess what? That's 100 pips. It's easy. Yeah, it is very quick reversal time. That's how people get stuck. That's a it's a currency. I mean, like, trading forex isn't difficult when you have a system that can show you exactly where you are and you understand it. Right here, it started dropping. Look at this in the daily. 131.11. Then it turned and it says, heck, I'm long. So you just have to respect that you're long from that point on. All the shorts are done. Anything that happens in the 4 hour and the daily, it's a chance for you to get into a better position. Look at this. If you were to get into a trade, let's say a few hours ago, which was, okay, this line signified the end of the session, the beginning of the new session. Like I said, 134.60. That's 90 pips. And imagine if you've been adding, since you've been long as it turned about right here at 132. If you're long at 132, that's 300 pips. But look how many times it pulled back since then. All this pullbacks, that means it pulled back even in the 4 hour. It just means keep adding to it. You don't be scared. Those are huge pullback. Just keep adding to them. There, you just add to it. Pull back over here. You just add more. Because the euro yen, who knows, it might go to 137. We never know because it's going the same direction as the dollar yen. That's what's pushing it long. Even trading in this way, position in the direction of the daily, if it's 30 pips you're trying to get in one day, you get that by a long shot. Just in that move alone that just happened just now, we just crushed it. Simple. Easy. Much easier. So in order to take this trade, guys, you would have to wait for a significant pullback. You can't take this because it's just flew. It just gave 40 pips. We're talking about the euro yen. It can actually pull back 40 pips out of the blue, out of nowhere. That's what I was saying earlier. The euro USD will turn, and then looking back, look at the 60 minutes for the euro USD. It actually tested it the very first, the first time, and it dropped it and take it back. Some people are so short right now, they're just crying. And this is why when I was saying to you guys, this is still short because the hour had not confirmed earlier. So we couldn't take it long. If anything, it was a short because the hour didn't tell us we were long yet. That's why it's important that we pay attention to the clock. Very important. Look at this. It's at 54 now. That's what I'm talking about. It's when everything is long, you can expect it to continue going long. See this drop right there? Boom. I mean, this long in a daily, all these, every single time it drops in the 60 minutes, guys, we just wait for it to finish. We add to it in the direction of the daily. It drops, we add to it, goes long. It drops again, that's okay. We add to it. Now we're way up there. Why? Because our daily is long. But the key thing is to get in at the very beginning of the daily. Then you have so many pips, you're not worrying about pullbacks because you are so safe. You're in a safe zone. You couldn't care less if they put it 150 pips, 200, because you started at the beginning of the daily. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for this to turn, because right now, if we take it, I mean, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, and that's too many days for me. Even though it can go, it could turn around, but why chance it, right? Why take a chance?